Thanks for joining into the SEN show on the Schmoedown Entertainment Network, produced in partnership with Skybound Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back to SENLive. I'm Sarah. Guys, because it's a girl thing. We'll be talking about that on this show today. But before I say what we're doing today, Ben, you look so sad right now. Ben Goddard.
Dude, I got sick yesterday, so I couldn't sleep, but I slept so much yesterday, and I used my sleeping mask, and I woke up and I was like, okay, this is how sleep deprived I was. I literally woke up at like 5 p.m. yesterday, as I was taking one of my naps, like, in between, and I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I need to start talking. I'm streaming, and like people are seeing, like I'm in my underwear, and I'm just like, am I okay to be shirtless on Twitch? Like that's how sleep deprived I went back and I thought I was still in the subathon. That's how sleep deprived I was yesterday.
Let me describe what it was just like opening this show. Ben's looking down, and then puppy dog eyes up. Winston hasn't acknowledged that we're even on air yet. It's just on his phone or whatever it is. Like Alex was kind of avoiding looking at me. It felt like I was the teacher who just asked a question that nobody in the class knew the answer to. And people were like, don't fucking
one look at me.
Dear God. And that was what I just got. The only person who was staring right at me was Malcolm, and guess what? He's not even on screen. So I didn't even know where to go or what to do. So Ben, you got thrown under the bus just now, but it was everyone. You took one for the team. It was
I mean, I had a good story for it. Like I was gonna try and fit that in. That I literally woke up yesterday thinking that I was still streaming, and I literally was like, I gotta. Where's my mic? Where's the camera? And then it took me a solid 30 seconds to be like, oh yeah, I'm good.
I wonder if that's going to be the rest of your life.
It's very possible because definitely the first few days I still had my microphone right next to my bed, and I was like, nope, don't need that. And so I had to put it away just to not wake up to that microphone right there to freak me out. But that's the first time since then since I put it away.
Are we a week and a day or a week and 2 days out, or did you stop Sunday? I'm losing track.
I stopped Monday right after SEN, Monday 12:40. So we're a week and a day. We're 8 days out.
Wow. And did you do everything you wanted to do?
Yeah, it was great. As soon as it ended, I went out and sat on a patio and just got a tri-tip sandwich, and I was like, this, I don't need to talk. I don't need to entertain. I just sat there in silence. What does Winston have in his hand?
I think he's finally ready to be introduced on today's show. Winston Marshall with the shit-eating grin that tells me he's got something for us.
Right, he's like a little kid that runs up to you. He's got something in his hand. He's like,
Winston, what you got?
The amount of disrespect from people I thought were my friends. Warning, because it has the original hole in my leg. So I wanted to.
That's what we were talking about.
That's literally, you asked me, and I said I would show you.
I did not.
Ben did. Ben did. Yeah. No. Ben asked, so I just tried it. So warning, the original hole is there, but as a side-by-side comparison of how much better it is. So that is the original. Let me see if I can get it to focus. That's the original over here, and that's where I'm at now.
Looks good.
So it is very.
Oh my God! I'd be picking at that bad boy.
Move it to your left a bit more.
Oh, right there.
There we go.
Is it I don't know because I'm not there, so I can't tell how deep it is. I don't know how healed it looks. It still looks like it's got a lot of healing.
If you really look on the original wound, it's pretty deep.
Okay.
So yeah. So it's really closing up pretty nicely. I probably have, I don't know. I keep saying that, I should be done by the weekend, but honestly, I made a big leap and bound in 5 days as to how much the side of it has started to close. So I don't know. I think.
Are you back to normal life?
I'm back to doing pretty much everything. There's some workout moves I can't do. Like I tried to do I can do a side plank on my right. I tried to do it on my left, and I felt it stretching the skin because it's trying to. So I had to. I can't do that. And there's certain things like that. But I'm back to like doing squats and.
What are you putting on it? What are you putting on it?
I just clean it in the shower. I have some antiseptic wash that they use like at the hospital and stuff that I bought, and then
you gotta do that like Aquaphor Life or something so that it doesn't scar.
I can't until it's fully closed because you can't get any of that stuff inside your skin. It's for external use only. So once I can, I 1,000% will.
Well, Neosporin.
I've been using Polysporin. There's something in Neosporin that can, inside deeper wounds, like actually do more damage than good. So Polysporin takes out one small part of that element, and so, but I haven't used it in a few days just because just talking to my doctor, she was like, you can kind of stop if you want. Like if you keep covering it, sure, but she's like, oxygen is the best thing for it at this point. So you don't want to keep covering it if you can avoid it. And she's like, it's cleared up enough that just keep cleaning it, and then you can go outside the way it is, so.
Has there been a time yet where you like walked by a corner and nicked it on something and the whole scab rips off?
I am very careful about that just because that post I had, I guess it's about 3 weeks or a month ago, about how our healthcare system fucking sucks. That was around a time when I was cleaning it, and some of the dead skin that the doctor I eventually went to was like, they should have surgically removed that, but they didn't. It had attached to the nerves, and I accidentally lifted it up and separated the skin from the nerves. And so it was so painful that like I am very careful around corners and edges and shit like that because I can't do that again.
I'm so happy I asked. Happy 10:10 in the morning to everybody. Okay, he's finally here. He's finally looking at me, and he's finally smiling. That's what it's like to be a woman. Everybody always asks that you're smiling, but that's not a woman. That's a man. It's Alex Marzoña.
Hi, everybody. It's 1:10 over here where I am. I'm still here in Pittsburgh, hanging out with a brother.
You were in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I got here last Thursday, and I'm leaving this Thursday. Going to Austin after this.
What are you doing?
Just hanging out with my brother here. And exploring the city because he moved here a few months ago and then has never really explored, never felt comfortable. And now that we're all vaccinated, now that we're all, ready to be outdoors again and eating around people, it's like he's exploring the city for the first time as well. So it's nice to do that with him.
What are you doing in Austin?
In Austin, I'm just exploring that city as well. Never been there, so I may as well. Yeah, just by myself, hanging out.
Wow. Guys, I feel like we're all doing things that I just did the same thing, Alex, where I just went to Chicago by myself for a few days because I was like, I cannot stand the fact that I have been here for this long by myself. So why don't I just go be by myself somewhere else? Like, I just have to get the fuck out of here. This place is a nightmare sometimes. That's a whole conversation for a different time. And also, hi, Malcolm. Good morning to you. Thanks for always paying attention to what we're doing. All right, so today
I'm always on it.
I thought that Brett Sheridan was going to be here this morning. And the reason he's not here this morning, I don't know, but he is safe and fine. Something family related, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he's good. So then that means I can make fun of him. I got nervous as I was speaking because I was like, I know the SEN crew hates when I talk shit about Brett. They are very protective of him, so I was like, oh no, I'm going down a bad path.
The SEN fans hate it. The SEN crew loves it. The SEN crew loves when we talk shit about Brett.
Okay, that's a good point. So no shit talking about Brett, but he just didn't show up for work today, so take that as you will. And because of that, we're still going to play this game, but we're going to have to come back and play it again because this is now I think a quarter annual. It's whatever Victoria's Secrets does with their bras. It's a semi-annual sale. Whatever it is, every few months we're going to be playing the women's champion.
Bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly. Every other month or every quarter, we're going to be finding a new women's champion. Nobody can stay women's champion for too long because it gets to their head. I think this last couple months, it really got to Ben Goddard's head. to be the women's champion. So we might have to strip him of the title today, or maybe he earns it again. I think this is back by popular demand because I went back and looked at that video, and you guys seem to, of all of my bizarre ass games that we played, women's champion seemed to go over best. And I found out that Winston was going to be on the show today, and Winston was not on the original women's champion episode and claims that he is in fact the women's champion. So it was a perfect time to see if we're going to dethrone Ben, what Winston can actually bring to the table, and Alex for redemption. Malcolm, you can play too, and we'll see how you do. We'll let the people know at home. So every $50, we're going to ask a new women's champion question. We also have some cool stuff to talk about on the show today because a trailer drop that you guys may or may not have been able to see, plus some casting news and all of that. So
it is on Twitter now. I just watched it. Well, Winston went deep into his wound talk, and I was like, "Oh, perfect time to watch the Suicide Squad trailer."
That was all for you, Ben.
I did listen. I can hear both.
During the show, you went and watched a 2.5-minute trailer and just said nothing to us.
You guys didn't see the bright smile I had on my face? That was about Winston's. I did like it was going back and forth where it was like, oh, funny one-liner with music behind it. Oh, Winston and his nerve damage and can't take corners easily. I was like, left ear, right ear.
I feel like we should be quizzing him more on what exactly was said. What did I ask about what his wound, what he was putting on it?
What question was that? Are you awake?
No, you think you haven't slept? I haven't slept in fucking 5 years. What did I ask specifically? Are you putting what on your wound? Oh shit! Here we go again. He paid attention. Why do you have Neosporin sitting next to you?
Cause my head when I Girl, Winston was showing you guys wounds. Let me show you some wounds. When my hair got bleached, she cut my hair before she bleached it, and I got some chemical burns.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, so it was on both sides of my head. I got chemical burns, so I've been like aloeing and neosporing it quite a bit. And it's just, I think it's getting better now. I think it's finally still got like one little bitty bump right here. But other than that, it's pretty good.
As somebody who has like very dark hair and gets it incredibly bleached, I have not gone through any of the things you have gone through.
Dude, like the first time I did, the silver and purple, I was there and like, I haven't bleached my hair since I was like, 10 or something like that. But it burned a little bit. And so I was like, oh, this sucks. And then when she came over during the stream and did it, it's like, oh, this burns a little bit and it sucks. But I was like, oh, she's like,
in your scalp?
Yeah. But like she cut it before. And so just like the skin on the side of my head was like extra sensitive. And yeah, it fucking hurt. And then like when she like put aloe, like just like barbers do that like at the end of a haircut, I was like, oh my god, that hurts so fucking bad. And she looked and she's like, holy shit. And I thought it was just like, oh, it's sensitive. And then like she showed me like the picture she took like right after the haircut is even worse, but she didn't share that with me. But that was the next morning. And yeah, so that was not a fun time.
This is such a bitchy comment, but do you like her?
I do, because I still paid full price for that haircut. But I did say I get my next haircut free.
Like, I was gonna say, if my head is searing open, it ain't gonna be no full price. You what the fuck?
I think it was because like she came to my apartment, all the coloring and stuff like that. Like, so she brought all her stuff. It was like a house call. But she did say, like the next day, she's like, your next haircut's on the house for sure. I was like, okay, cool.
All right.
Is she somebody you want on your mouth? Like, what is happening here?
Damn. Huh?
No, Roxy, she's not one of the Whirl Girls.
Oh! Wait, which one you trying to put on your mouth? That's the real question, because now
There's no right or wrong answer to that question, Winston.
Dude, you open up this can of worms. Now you gotta answer it.
Here's what I don't. I just am not understanding because again,
no, she's a great hair stylist. Like I've gone to her for years.
Like, is your skin ridiculously sensitive? Because I've never heard of a great stylist who burns the shit out of somebody's head.
Well, those are But with Roxy, how often do girls get their hair buzzed to that length that you end up cutting your scalp? Because that's all scalp stuff.
Because right? She cut it and did the because this on the side. Here, I can take my hat off. This on the side, that was like a 1. Like it's growing out, a week later. But this was a 1, so it was just skin right here and a little bit of hair right here. And so when she put the bleach on it, what?
Why is bleach getting on that part?
She wanted to bleach the sides. There was still a little bit of hair right here, but it got down to the very end.
The only thing that's confusing to me is why you wouldn't bleach it while it's long and then buzz it down.
That's what she did the first time. That's what she did the first time, and I don't know why. She doesn't even know why she did that.
The answer to that is because you're trying to use less product.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the product is the money, and so.
Well, if I'm paying full price, goddammit, don't burn my motherfucking head. Spend some more product.
Yeah. The happy medium would be instead of bleaching all of it and then buzzing it, cut it, bleach it, buzz it. So you're not doing the whole thing. Because me as a professional hairdresser, I fucking know. This is the point. All right, guys.
Well, I don't know how y'all do the dye for the long hair, just because this shit does not last long at all. This was dark purple 8 days ago, and now it's barely silver.
Mark_Jason_Ali donated $50
to keep the color
for the game Go Rocks.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it.
Thank you. That was Mark Jason Ali, who donated $50. Thank you very much, Mark.
Hey, thanks, Mark.
Obsessed with you, Mark. That means we can officially start the game. Mark Jason Ali is the shit. And also, I like that Ben barreled on through that one. I
had to take my headphones off to do the hair thing. So
yeah, you just kept going, and I was like,
I didn't even hear.
He really wants us to know exactly what he's talking about right at this moment, and I was invested. I'm starting to get the sense, Ben, that it might be time for, if you're going to continue dyeing your hair, for a switch up, because who can cut hair is not necessarily who can color hair, and this combo is proving to be.
If I'm going to color hair, I think I'm going to go to someone different, but she's a great stylist for sure.
Yeah, and can't take that away from her. And also, by the way, your end results always look fire.
For sure.
You just don't want it to feel like fire on your scalp.
Yeah. Ooh.
But I know. Wow, sometimes I make really stupid, bad jokes.
No, I liked it. I thought it worked, honestly.
One
of the shit Alex is posting on Twitter.
Hey, that was a good one. Come on, Ben. You know that was good.
Wait, what happened?
I tweeted last night. I thought it was a very good one. I put that I was trying to think of a 5-letter word, or I was trying to think of a word that had all 5 vowels in it, but I think it's unobtainable.
I think that's decent. Ben, you didn't like that?
No.
Ben, that's right up your alley.
Exactly.
That is literally what you live for.
Ben just doesn't like me. That's fine.
Is that true? If you guys had to vote one person off of SEN, who would it be?
Alex. Alex for life.
Ben. Definitely Ben.
Alex for life.
Winston, what's your answer?
Were you trying to find the Tribe of Spoken sound bit there, Malcolm?
That was not me.
The Roxy issue. That was a Roxy problem. Here's what happened.
I don't know.
I pulled up the video because I didn't have it up all show, and I was like, oh, I should probably check in with the people at home. Now it's up.
David Moore, because there can only be one.
One what, Winston?
Highlander.
Winston, here's a 5-point Black Cinema question.
All
Who
right.
plays the quote-unquote other black guy in Not Another Teen Movie?
No. Hold on, because I actually know this. It's I haven't seen it in so long, but I'm fucking. It's right there. I want to say it's Taye Diggs, but hold on.
It's not Tay Diggs. I'll give you that. It's not Tay Diggs.
Mekhi Phifer.
It's not Mekhi Phifer.
Who is it?
It's the guy from Save the Last Dance. Like he's got a
Oh,
three-part
Sean. Sean Patrick Thomas. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
Sean. I was gonna say it's either Sean Thomas, Sean Patrick Thomas.
I'm literally just.
David Moore gets to stay.
He didn't answer the question.
He didn't answer the question. He wasn't here.
Somebody text him.
Somebody text him.
No, don't text him because then he'll have time to look it the fuck up. Just wait till he comes on the show next time. Be in person.
I gotta see
Can
those
I
hands.
tell you guys,
those hands.
The last 3 weeks, so I've never done a show with David Moore. I actually don't know who he is really, and the last 3 weeks he's been put on Tuesday, and the last 3 weeks he's emailed and said I can't do this Tuesday for all miscellaneous reasons. Starting to take it a little personally.
That what? That you haven't worked with David?
Oh, maybe he doesn't like me.
No. Oh, because he's just busy. We all got work, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow, if I wasn't able to push a meeting, I was gonna have to be like, yo, I can't do it. Not because Ben is hosting, but because I just booked something.
I'm not hosting tomorrow. Steph's hosting tomorrow. I'm hosting Friday.
Oh, I can't do Friday.
I'm gonna throw you out of a goddamn window. You know that, Alex? I'm gonna find a window. I'm gonna throw you the fuck out of it.
I kind of like this feud. This is fun for me.
I'm gonna fly to Austin and I'm gonna surprise you by throwing you out of a fucking window.
All right, we officially got our first women's champion question, so I want to ask this. But guys, we are a half hour into the show and we have one champion question. How are we gonna figure out who is the women's champion if we don't start getting that support in? So send in those dollar bills, y'all. We are $50 away from the second question. And I'll give you guys. So what do you think Winston's doing right now?
Oh, he's got fancy
ready for the women's championship. Give me 1 second.
All right. All right. Yeah. No.
By the way, Roxy, like I've been women's champion for 2 months, and I've yet to be reached out by any representative of the World Girls to be on the show, to be featured, to even a shout out. Like nothing.
Talk about it. We know that you're very close in line to coming on the show. We just have to figure out what we're having you come on for.
That's true.
I mean, pitch is what you want to do. What? What's crazy?
I said phrasing.
Come on. The World Girls, I will tell you guys, if you want an exclusive of the World Girls text thread, we did decide a little while ago that the only way we can spell cum when speaking to each other is C-U-M. That is a truth about the women's text thread.
Of course.
It was started by Steph. She's a big comment. It'll be like,
the way you stopped yourself by she's a big fan anyways.
Dorina will text and she'll be like, I'm here, and Steph every single time responds C-U-M-M-I-N-G, and every time we get a giggle out of it. I don't know why we're such children, but yes, not that children come. Okay, get me out, Winston. Get me out.
Get me abort.
What's happening?
Roxy likes to come.
Yeah, well, at least I'm a full-blown adult. Okay.
Oh yeah, you said kids come, man.
Hey, Steph Amira, hold on, Dorina, I'm coming real quick.
It's every time. It's like
every time.
It's just so good.
All right, now we fucking ready for the women's championship. Let's go.
I'm doing it on my phone, Rox. I don't know if there's paper around here. So.
I just want to make sure I gathered what happened. We are starting the women's champion 2 minutes after we were going to, because Winston went into his closet to grab a swag sticker to put it on the back of his board.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure.
And Alex, I need you to go find a piece of paper. I'm not having you do this shit on your phone.
All I know is Christian will be proud of me.
You.
I'm out here promoting and shit. If y'all want, y'all should go and get your own swag stickers or star stickers or den stickers, whichever faction you fucks with, and buy it because it helps the Schmoedown. How about that?
I have a genuine question for you, Winston. And your answer to this changes my entire relationship to the Schmoedown.
Oh, no.
Did you have to pay for that sticker?
Yo, shut the fuck up, Ben. Shut the fuck up, Ben. Shut your fucking bitch ass up, Ben.
What's happening? Ben, tell me the truth.
I don't want to talk about it. Question is, who's exposed though? Is it me, or does it say something about the Schmoedown? That's the question.
Yeah, I never got my free shirt because we supposed like if you were one of the 3 that got kept, you were supposed to get a free shirt, and I never got it.
Oh, I did get the shirt, but I did not get a sticker. All right. Well, I guess I'm not going to get an answer to that question, and I guess because
I thought my face said it.
Oh, you got an answer, Roxy. You got an answer.
You got a fucking answer.
Well, I just wanted to hear it out loud. Also, because Ben straight up bullied Alex into going through his brother's apartment to find a pen.
Yes.
We are still in the waiting game.
Here, let me play on my smartphone here that has a computer, and you definitely can't see what I'm typing while I'm trying to answer questions.
Oh, I see why you had an issue. Yeah, this is no arbitrary alien. These have answers. That's the truth. I'm starting to really like my arbitrary games, though. Those ones are really fucking fun for me. This is fun, too, though. We've got a lot of great questions. Send in your Schmoebots, $50. Every time we get 50, we will read another women's champion question. And thank you guys for being so awesome in here. Shout out to everybody who's watching us live on this Tuesday morning. Alex is cramping my motherfucking style now. Oh, well.
I really want to play heads up with Roxy. That's how I feel.
Hello.
We missed you so much, honey. Thank you for coming back in such a timely fashion.
Damn.
Right. Here we go.
This is why women are so mean. That sarcasm.
All right. We're going to start with what I believe to be an easy one, but you never know. Malcolm, you ready too? Okay. That was like the least confident yes you've given me so far, but short. All right. First question for women's champion. This is very important to know who is the women's champion. Women's champion part 2. First question. What is the pigmented area on the breast around the nipple called?
Are we excusing spelling? If I can say it right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, this pen's dead. Hold on.
You can Geppetto this shit all you want. What is the pigmented area on the breast around the nipple called? All right. In 3, 2, 1. Winston, we start with you.
The areola.
B for spelling, A for the right answer. Yep.
Areola.
And that is the correct spelling, actually. Yep. Malcolm says areola, and he said it quietly without you guys being able to hear him, and just showed it to us. And
is it not double R? I thought it was double R.
I don't think it's a double R, but you all got that right. Oh, this is so nice for me. Points across the board, and I'm so proud of all of you guys out there.
I'm sorry, I can't help it now. Like, since we're talking about areolas, my brain that was just ridiculous. That whole last sentence. Oh, this is so nice for me. You guys are doing great. Thank you.
Why was that ridiculous?
No. I just can't not make that dirty. Like, that's what she said. Like, that's all. It's just funny.
Wow. Well, okay. Now, I think there's a lot of, he said, potential for the women's champion, but we're never going to know if we don't start upping our Schmoebot game. We are still 50 away from the next one. Yeah. We are currently living on Mark Jason Ali's back. This is Mark Jason Ali carrying us through right now with the one question that we've gotten for women's champion. Do you guys think it makes it more obnoxious or less when I say it like that?
Oh, I like it.
I like that peaceful guy in the chat said pepperoni. I think I
like Aurora Borealis.
I think I would have accepted that. Yeah, there's a lot of great answers. Guys, play along at home. That's the fun part about Women's Champion. Maybe one of you guys is more of a women's champion than one of these guys in here. We don't know. And I will also say there's some questions on this list that I truly did not know the answer to and was like, that's what that is. There we go. That's where that goes. Good to know.
That's where that goes.
That's where that goes.
No. Yeah, it was an easy first question. I want to make sure that they all got on the board. Yeah. Sometimes it takes Alex a really long time to get on the board.
Round 1 doesn't start with who is the other black guy from Not Another Teen movie. Come on now. That's the last question of the game.
That's what I'm saying. Until you guys send in some more support so that we can keep playing the game, let's go to Alex. I know that we've all seen it. So, Alex, talk to us about this. What are we, some kind of squad trailer?
Yes, the Suicide Squad trailer came out. A second one. We've seen the first one that came out about maybe 3 months ago, but now we got one closer to the release date, which is going to be August 6th on HBO Max and in theaters simultaneously. Roxy, what did you think of the new trailer? Was it kind of sketchy when you watched it? Like, I wonder why they didn't release it just straight up on YouTube.
So Alex, what happened here? I was confused because what we see is Margot Robbie, who is kind of introducing it. What I watched was a screen recording, but it didn't seem like a leaked image or leaked trailer. It's a legit trailer, but it's a screen recording. Margot Robbie says, they told me not to share this with anybody, but I'm going to. And then she plays the trailer, but I saw it on like a Vimeo or a Vero or whatever kind of link. So what happened here?
It was really weird. I know I saw it posted on a bunch of websites that we usually check for stories. So I thought it was okay to run, and it was just kind of like just a screen record. I'm not sure why WB didn't just post it straight up, because maybe this was an unlisted thing for only true fans, only WB exclusive fans, whatever. Yeah. But I'm not sure why it was the screen recording itself there on that sketchy website. But point is that I like the trailer a lot, but I don't know why it wasn't just on Twitter or YouTube. Ben was able to.
Ben, you said you now found it on Twitter?
Yeah, if you just search Suicide Squad on Twitter, like the first thing that came up was like a no Margot Robbie saying I can't share this. It's just now this is the trailer that starts out with Idris Elba and Viola Davis, right? With like him holding the knife. Yeah. Okay, so I watched it and it was very clear and it was full and it didn't get taken down. So I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to do what Tom Holland accidentally did so many times. Like, I still think that was all fake of Tom Holland leaking stuff, like the poster and details. Like, it just hyped the movie up. And I feel like maybe that's what they were trying to do with it. But yeah, it's online now.
Well, regardless of how it was leaked, I saw that it was getting some heat online, but I couldn't feel any differently. I really liked this trailer. I think they did such a great job in the first trailer setting tone, but in this trailer telling a bit more of a story. I think we know kind of where each character is now falling in line in the squad. If you know these characters because you're a DC fan, you probably already had an understanding of what the hierarchy was, but now it kind of paints a more clear picture for anybody who isn't necessarily familiar with characters like a Polka Dot Man, where exactly he would be in this setting. So I think it still infused that humor, and I think it did it in a way that doesn't feel shoehorned in. It just feels kind of like the way that some characters are. Some people are funnier than other people in real life. Like me, I'm the funny one. We all have figured that out at this point. So I was really a big fan of this trailer. I think that they did a great job, and it set high stakes while also being so effing stupid, which is exactly what the Suicide Squad is. So for me, this totally worked. Winston, how'd you feel about the second trailer that dropped?
I mean, I think it just reiterated exactly how I felt about James Gunn taking this over. I think that this is the absolute perfect person to handle it based off of how he handled Guardians. And I'm already getting an even better Misfit team vibe just from this trailer than I was. You have John Cena making the joke about how Project Starfish isn't that a code word for buttholes or something to do with buttholes? And they're just like, no. He's like, okay, no, got it. It's right back to where I expect James Gunn for these type of films. So I'm very excited for it, man. I think I honestly have a lot of faith in the upcoming projects of DC. I'm very excited about them so far, which is good because I've been very unexcited about DC projects for a minute now. So
this ranks high, Winston, in terms of DC projects.
The Batman. I don't know how I feel about the Flash movie yet. I'm kind of we'll see what happens. But But and then the new Shazam. I mean, seeing those outfits, and I love the original Shazam a lot. These are all, yeah, just fire. So I'm
real
here
quick,
for it.
DC Comics just tweeted out, of course the Suicide Cast trailer leaked the trailer. They're literally villains. And then Peacemaker official Twitter said, hey, don't talk about the crew like that. You don't know what we've been through, you rude little starfishes. Isn't it funny when brands argue on Twitter?
This is so not like you just think about people sitting in a room and deciding that this is going to be the way that they do it, and a bunch of people being like, wouldn't it be funny if DC, if all the cast do it, and the DC is like no, and then Peacemaker's like yes. Like,
yeah, this is literally the most fucking music band Steve Buscemi, hello there fellow kids thing I've seen in a while.
I'm looking at
what a reference.
A big spider, help.
Do you have
a big spider?
Yeah.
Someone Schmo bought a boot.
Go get some Raid.
I don't know what to do.
Go get some Raid.
You think I'd kill it? I usually try to bring them outside.
Fuck that noise, kill it.
I say fuck spiders, but if that's what you want to do, one of us can host the show for the next 3 minutes while you go take the spider outside.
Give me 1 second. The reason I feel bad is because it's a daddy long legs.
Oh, okay.
That's not a spider. Just yeah. That's not a spider.
Just leave it. He's taking care of little pesties in your house.
To my knowledge, daddy long legs, while looking like spiders, aren't. I could be wrong here. Let's see. I know that the big thing that they're referred to as cellar spiders, I guess.
I think I got. I don't know how I'm gonna get it outside.
Well, tarantulas are buyer spiders.
What if I eat it in my sleep?
No, you don't get to do that. You got a perfectly good joke at the top of the show, and you didn't like it. You don't get to do this now, bitch.
I support
you done forfeited that.
I hate what just happened, but that's fine. I'm gonna take care of this. Alex, you tell the people what you think about this trailer.
I liked it a lot. I was very hesitant with the first one, but now I can see the more jovial tone in this. And we're all here. Let's go do the thing. And then Bloodsport, Idris Elba's character is pretty much Deadshot here with the same kind of daughter relationship. So I'm liking that. Seems a little
How'd you guys
emotional.
feel about that? That he's not Deadshot because it's not Will Smith, but they're literally using the exact same plot line.
Yeah.
Here's my guess. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of that, and I have a feeling that that's James Gunn actively just taking a piss on the old Suicide Squad.
I kind of too. I think he doesn't think that the first one fully worked.
Canary Sings donated $20. Needing advice in convincing my sister who just went through cancer to get legal help. Her ex-husband who sexually harassed and touched me is taking her to court for child support because the girls moved in with him. I'm really worried for her. Thank you.
Jesus.
Sent that in?
A lot of information at once. Alex, can you say who sent it in again and read it one more time, please?
That was from Canary Sings.
Thank you, Canary Sings.
Needing advice in convincing my sister who just went through cancer to get legal help. Her ex-husband who sexually harassed and touched me is taking her to court for child support because the girls moved in with him. I'm really worried for her. Thank you.
I think that there's some things that are, first of all, that's fucking horrible. And then I think that there are some things that will be relevant to this and some things that won't. So if you're specifically talking about the child support element of it, her having cancer and what he did to you is not going to end up being relevant in terms of child support if somebody is being asked to pay it. But if you're talking about custody and where the kid should be because you're concerned for the kids based on what he has done, then that's a completely different legal battle. So I definitely always think that if you are in a situation like that, in many situations in life, I don't think litigation is appropriate because just live on with your life. But if you're in a situation like that where you feel like the kids are at risk, then it definitely is important to seek out legal counsel. And there's a lot of different resources of free counsel that you can get, or just a one-off where you can have a consultation with somebody to see even what your options are, which is important. That would be my thoughts on the situation. Ben, Winston, do you guys have any additional comments here?
No, just that's the thing is like I really don't. Winston, what about you?
I mean, all I can think of is you want to get the best lawyer that's within your price range. There are obviously some lawyers that'll do that pro bono and stuff like that based on the situation, but absolute best lawyer that can be afforded. I don't know if there's anything else. None of us are legal experts, so it's not like there's something that we can like tap into on that. The only way I would see that maybe what happened to you comes in is that, like Roxy said, if there's something specific about trying to get custody away from him, because then that you could say that there's some sort of deviance there. But other than that, I would just get the best counsel you can for sure. I'm so sorry that that's happening to your sister.
Yeah, I think that, this is an interesting show to be talking about this on, because a lot of times we talk about like fart jokes and Suicide Squad, but we also acknowledge that you guys are living through real life right now. And so sometimes that creeps in, and like it is very challenging to compartmentalize. So we're here to support you guys whatever way we can. And I appreciate you trusting us enough with that question. Also appreciate your Schmoebot coming in and helping us figure out who is the women's champion. Because at the end of the day, we all know that is the number one most important thing, because I said so. Ooh, with the smoothness coming out of that.
Whoa.
Yeah, going back to Suicide Squad trailer, because that seems like a natural.
There's no easy way to segue there.
No, it was perfect. I nailed it. I wonder why people are so upset with this trailer. Like, to me, when I was looking online, people seem to be really not into it, and I even saw guys in the chat being like, "This trailer sucked." Was it because of the way it was released, or was it because you weren't getting that much new information, or are you not liking the way that the humor is going? I'm curious from people who don't like this, because to me, this trailer was kind of exactly what I expected it to be. There was not much shock factor in it. So let us know, Schmoebot in, and tell us, did you like this trailer? Did you not like this trailer? Did you think we were going to get something else, or what was it that peeved you about it? We're at 45 minutes. We haven't even hit $100, which means that we've only had one question for the women's champion. We need $30 more to get to that next question. Get it loud, get it in proud, because otherwise, how are we going to know who knows the most about areolas? Like, this is really important in life, and otherwise we're just going to have to cancel the show forever. That's what Kristen told me.
My God.
It just jumped. It escalated really, really fast.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Very fast.
It's a lot.
Yeah, all right, Alex, what else is going on in the world of entertainment?
We got some casting news. We got Rachel Zegler being cast as Snow White in Disney's live-action adaptation of the film, which Mark Webb will be directing. She will be in the West Side Story movie, and she's also in Shazam 2. So, yes, Roxy, what do you think of Rachel Zegler getting more and more big roles? And does this make you more excited to see a live-action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that West Side Story is a Disney property now.
Technically, because it's Fox.
So,
okay.
West Side Story being Disney and her coming from over there and now being Snow White, they obviously like her. So that bodes well. None of us know her that well because she was plucked out of theater high school obscurity. So if they like her, she's probably fucking dirty, especially booking a role across from Ansel Elgort. What?
No, that's not necessarily how I would have described her for being like super talented, but I fucks with it. It just caught me off guard. She's like,
yeah.
I mean, shit, if they like her, she must be fucking dirty.
Your pre-sentence wasn't like nice enough. She's like, if they like her, she must have been fucking dirty.
Well, just think about how talented.
Welcome to Spike TV with Rachel Zegler being fucking dirty, bro.
At what point did that not seem like my vibe, Ben? That's exactly who I've always.
I know. I'm fully supported. I'm here for it.
It's what it is, Roxy, is even though I know that that's something that you would say and would come out of your mouth, if I'm not mentally prepared for a statement, I don't care who says it. It just is like, what the ow! Like,
yeah.
Okay, that actually hurt. I actually kind of punched myself. That kind of hurt.
No. So I think that she's probably fucking dirty. I think that she's clearly got the voice. I think they learned with Mulan that they don't want to do live action remakes that don't have people singing anymore. Snow White probably will be some kind of like a singing dances with animals in the forest queen of queens. And she looks like she could be Snow White. So all of this makes sense to me. And I'm excited to see what this girl can do. That's how I feel about her. What about you, Ben? How are you feeling about this woman that we've never seen before, really?
No, you're right. Like Disney bought Fox, saw the dailies of West Side Story, and was like, perfect. There's our Snow White. So she's got to be the goods, man. Like with Shazam, she's fucking dirty, bro. Like all those execs, like, oh my god,
that's like hot.
Thank you.
Roxy, holy shit, you were turning beet red. That really did it for you. Holy shit. I have never seen you flush like that. Holy God.
I got Roxy to turn red. That's like I thought that was like an urban legend that could happen.
For real, bro. Like I have never in my life seen Roxy do that before.
Well, he is still currently the women's champion. So
it doesn't come with special powers? Is it like if you
that never happens to you guys where somebody will say like one thing and you're like, that fucking worked for me.
Bro, I'm like Thanos. He's about to lose the gauntlet, and I take the Power Stone and I punched Captain Marvel. That's what I did. Like I'm afraid I'm gonna lose the women's championship today, so I'm just like, oh, I am inevitable.
Ben, I've got news for you. I don't even know we're gonna get a women's champion today, considering we made $70 fucking dollars.
$70 Come on, people.
Okay, sorry, I did interrupt you.
No. That was hilarious. But no, she's gotta have it, and I'm excited to see her. And I'm a little hesitant, for obvious reasons about West Side Story. But now with everything else that she's getting cast in, I'm super excited to see her in West Side Story. And now, I haven't seen Cinderella, and I hear that's the best Disney live action. But other than that, I haven't been a big fan of most of the live actions. I haven't seen Cruella either. I hear Cruella's good. I need to watch it. But I have not been a big fan of any of the live actions besides like Pete's Dragon. So I hope it's good, and I think she'll be good in it.
Winston, what about you? How are you feeling about this casting?
I don't know enough about Rachel Zegler to really
comment,
I guess. Yeah, I mean, I know that's kind of what Roxy was talking about at the top of this, and why she must be so fucking filthy dirty. So you know what I'm saying? So like,
yo, she's so dirty, bro.
No.
Oh my god.
Yo, hey, yo, but man, like real talk, she must be so fucking dirty, bruh.
What happened?
Roxy, it sounds like the hot girl summer has just started off for you.